Okay, now moving on to a slide we've seen, I think, in every presentation so far. How do we do a better job at being able to promote these features at the sales center? So who'd like to go first?
Yeah, I just think it's all about education. It's, if you're in sales, you're going to sell something that you're comfortable with, and you're going to talk about it and be at ease with it. So it goes back to making sure that we've got our customers educated with the products, and to be able to sit down with a homeowner and be able to show them the advantages of what we're talking about today. I can't think of too many homeowners that if you walked them through a couple short pieces of sales collateral material, explanation of what this does for them from an indoor air quality perspective, that you wouldn't have a high rate that would put a little bit more emphasis on that than maybe upgrading their carpet to another level. I just think homeowners are interested in that health, especially, I think, Jim, you mentioned it with everything with COVID and the pandemic over the last 24 months. It's top of mind awareness right now. So now is good timing to start really taking a look at your business and seeing how you can implement some of these improvements into your process.
Now, I can imagine from a demonstration point of view, like radiant heating, it's really easy to walk into a bathroom and to be like, oh yeah, this just feels, I can feel it coming more up from the bottom than blowing in from vents. How do you create that type of tangible demonstration when it comes to air for customers?
That.
I guess that probably helps. Yeah.
No, I think a couple things. One, I was going to say, I think that one thing we all have to look at, and once again, is looking at the research. You can tell I'm in strat planning mode right now, and I've been doing all the research, getting ready for next year. But it's real clear that the millennials, the generations that are coming, they want to be educated and they want to learn about products and things with video. Mm-hmm. It's staggering how clear. So I think that's something we're doing. We're really working hard on trying to generate videos that we could, help provide, to our builder partners. And it's something you can email, right? You can send it. So I think the other thing is that on the indoor air quality side, and it goes back to what Broen was discussing, is the sensing capability. We've partnered with a manufacturer that has a simple sensor that can install in your air handler. It can be in there for a couple weeks, and then it does a complete analysis and report and actually shows what the issues are. It can be removed. It can be taken somewhere else. But I think to me that the sensing has always been, and especially if it's something that you can put one in that maybe is doing, not every room, but it's doing the whole house, right? It's doing your air handler, and it's seeing all the, it's monitoring the airflow, and then being able to sit down and discuss, okay, and talk about, educate them too, like, okay, if you're seeing a high VOC level, why is that? I mean, did you get new carpeting? Did you get new furniture? What was going on here? Or there's a high particulate matter? The research also says they want to know, they want to sense. You're
taking the invisible and you're making it visible.
Yeah, you want to have that information, but the next step is you want to understand why are you getting these high ratings, and then how can you fix it, right? I think it's really, it comes down to the sensors. People are buying a ton of those sensors, but I always equate it to like the commercials about I'm not a bank guard, I'm a bank monitor. You have really poor indoor air quality. Just thought I'd let you know. I mean, I think we have to take it to the next step. But I think using the sensors and being able to use sensors that you can incorporate temporarily, do a report, do an analysis, be able to explain to what the analysis is, and then you have this issue, and then here's the solution, and we can put in a dehumidifier, or we can, whatever the issue is, I think is key.
So I can see on my app, once I've paired it with Bluetooth to the sensor, I can see a history at any time, what the CO2, I think it also does temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure, I think are the four things that it does on there. And it's interesting to be able to see when it moves and to think about what was happening then.
What was the event?
Where was I? Where did I take the sensor?
And there's one more thing too about, the key is on the sales center is the partnership, and getting feedback on what messages work and which messages don't work is a huge point. We think we all have the greatest product, but we need to know what the market really, really thinks about what we're doing, and are we helping the builder price it right? Is there more? Can they capture more value on that feature, or do we need to make a price adjustment, or do we need to emphasize features? So having that training material and sales collateral is wonderful for pushing education out. But education is a two-way street, and getting educated on what the current market needs are, because those market needs change, is a huge deal. So if we're partners rather than just suppliers, then we can help builders be more successful because we can help refine the message to get out to the marketplace of why someone would want to part with their money for that feature.
Okay.